Ingonyama Trust board came about just few days before the 27 April 1994 general election, which was the democratic election. It came as a compromise at the time, and it was dealing with the part of the land that actually fell under the former KwaZulu government. And because our constitution made that the issues of land are a national competence, so all of those issues, including the pieces of legislation governing Ingonyama, then had to be part of the national government. In 1997, there was an amendment in the Ingonyama Trust Act. That amendment was an amendment that was dealing with excising portions of the land that were in the townships, such as your former R2962 township in Umlazi, Gomashu, and all others. And that power then gave that piece of land to be under municipalities. Come now. So ever since, the board is appointed by the minister at national level. His Majesty the King, therefore, becomes almost a de facto chairperson of the board, but with board members that are appointed, all of them by the minister, and then we have the nomination, some of them from the premier, and there is a particular due process. It's not something that is done haphazardly, and it's governed by law. The ANC says this, that when there are these issues that have now arisen and found themselves into the public domain, first and foremost, we are simply saying there is a legislated process that must allow us to have these matters resolved. And we're saying the minister has power in terms of the law to be able to be the one who appoints the board, to run the affairs of the board. His Majesty is a chair of the board, but we know that His Majesty Umlomonga Tetimang. Now, in managing these issues, the ANC is simply saying, what has since arisen, let it be resolved by those who have been entitled by law to do so. However, we have our own views as the ANC. And if you have heard us, it's not that we don't have a position. We have our own views as the ANC. And we said we will not sponsor our views in these matters before we engage those who are the authorities in terms of the law. It's simply respect of the channels of communication and protocols. And we will do so through those appropriate channels. So we will not run into the media and raise whatever the issues we have right now. So it will be a mistaken view to think the ANC does not have a view. The ANC have a view. The first view is that those who are entitled are now entrusted by law, let them deal with the issues within the auspices of the law, first and foremost. But secondly, that we will actually be able to put our own views through the appropriate channels, and will not come to the media to put that view first.